Lynda Kiejko holding up her patchy, holding up her gold, one of two, because she swept the pistol events in these Pan Am Games. Most recently, the 25-meter sport, and earlier in the tournament, the women's 10-meter air pistol. I wanted to get those events correct because the medal winner herself is with me here. Lynda, nice to see you, and thank you for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
Congratulations. One medal was covering up the other, so there you are.
There we go.
With both.
With both.
They look very nice.
Thank you.
You swept your event.
I did.
How does that feel?
I don't think I have words to probably describe it. It's pretty amazing.
Yeah, it really is amazing. We're going to look at your shooting in just a second, but I want to show what you also brought in, kind of in miniature. What do you carry with you?
It's the Lucky Loonie that I got from the 2003 Pan American Games.
Right, in Santo Domingo?
In Santo Domingo. It's where I won a bronze medal, and I have actually carried it with me since. So the COC gave us these loonies kind of after the 2002 Salt Lake Olympics. Right. And they kind of said, you know what, here's your lucky loonie, and I've carried it with me ever since.
So it worked in 2003 for the bronze. It really did its work here in Toronto for the double gold for you. Congratulations. What a terrific story. But there are many stories in Lynda's that we're going to hear today. But I want to take a look at your shooting. And watch this with me, because it's always interesting when the athletes come in and haven't had a chance to see themselves in competition. So we have some shots of you at your shooting, and we'll take a look at those. Tell me a little bit about, how do you know when you're shooting well?
You can feel it.
Can you?
Yeah, there's a lot of things that are going well, so you can feel the real recoil, you can see the sights, you know where your shot's gone, and generally when it's a good shot, you know it, and everything feels perfect and right and smooth.
Is it slow?
And calm, and it's in slow motion, and everything just smoothly goes all the way through.
Now, I was thinking there must have been more people at this event than you're used to perhaps at some of your other shooting competitions. I mean, did you have to deal at all with noise as a possible distraction?
I wouldn't say there was more people, but there definitely was more noise.
Okay. So what did you do?
The Canadian crowd was outstanding, absolutely outstanding, and knowing that it was a home crowd was definitely something that I prepared for. I had some great people who helped me train.
I can hear them in the pictures. They certainly were cheering. So did you prepare for the noise?
I did prepare for the noise.
How did you do that?
I had a friend who was running the range for me, so I was shooting on electronics at home, and he actually ran the range, and he started playing music that I would not normally listen to, and in the middle he would swap the track, so all of a sudden you get used to the beat and the sound, you kind of get into a groove, and then he would stop the music and switch to a completely different song. Wow. And it's not quite the same as the home crowd of hearing my name chanted or hearing "Go Canada, Go," but it definitely gave me a different perspective and an ability to just kind of block it out and keep going.
To tune everything out. Well, he deserves a part of that medal then, for sure, for helping you with your training. So does your family. What a family story you have. Tell me about your father, who's no longer with us, but Bill Hare, whom I was learning about him. He was known as the pistol packing preacher. You got your shooting skill and love of that from him. Tell me about your dad.
So my dad was amazing. Huge inspiration for me and a huge passion. We started my shooting career. He had retired from shooting sports, and he one afternoon just decided we were going to rearrange our basement, and we built a shooting range by the time we were done.
In your basement?
In our basement, an air pistol range.
Because he was a competitor, 64, 68, 72 in the Olympics for Canada. Yes. So you grew up with a shooting gallery in your basement.
Yeah. Yeah, so my sister and I both started, and it was kind of, we didn't really know a lot about my dad's shooting until we started competing ourselves, and then we learned lots, and it was just, he became our hero, and it's like, our dad was an Olympian, like how amazing is that, and incredible, and he inspired us, and he encouraged us, and he never forced us to train, he encouraged, and he was an amazing pillar of support, and just so wonderful, and
he passed away in 2005, but I bet your thoughts with those medals are...
Yeah, I'm pretty excited, and I know he's watching me.
Absolutely. Your sister, you mentioned, she's also one of Canada's best shooters, off to the Olympics in London. She had her chance in 2012. Yes. You have, with winning, qualified, because your sport's a direct qualifier, so you've qualified Canada in your sports for Rio. That means... Lynda Kiejko, you could be...
I could be off to Rio. So we'll have a Canadian trials, and we'll see how it goes, but I'm pretty optimistic.
Dream on that for me. What it would be like. Your father was there, your sister's been there, you could be there. Talk about that for me.
I'm not sure. Again, there's probably words not to describe. It's always been a dream since I was little that I wanted the Olympics, and it gets harder and harder. The competition goes up every year about how tough it is to get there. And it's pretty amazing to have the opportunity. And this is probably the third time now that I've come very close. So in 2003, I was 0.7 of a point away from a quota spot to go to the Olympics. For 2012, I did compete against my sister for that Olympic quota spot.
But you're still talking to each other.
You know what? She ended up winning it. She won it in Guadalajara, so she was a gold medalist 4 years ago at the Pan Am Games, and so she won the spot for Canada, and so it did seem fitting that she got to go to the Olympics. I did actually go as her personal coach, so I went and supported her throughout the Olympics, and that was such a life-changing experience. And then,
sisters ahead of competitors, of course.
Absolutely.
And then now it's your turn.
Yes.
And just one quick note before I let you go, because you have Olivia in your life now, right? Your little daughter, and she's been traveling with you to your tournaments, and your results have been so incredible since you had a baby.
Yeah, it's been an amazing year. This is probably the first trip where she hasn't come with me, so that's it's a new challenge. It's a new facet in my life. But yeah, she's such an amazing girl, and so amazing. And my husband is, without a doubt, so supportive and amazing. I can't even describe.
It's the team that gets you on top of that podium,
Absolutely.
isn't it? I hope your daughter has a chance to see you in Rio. I hope we all have a chance to see you in Rio. And thank you for coming in to meet me.
Thank you so much.
What a pleasure, Lynda.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations on double gold, 10-meter pistol, 25-meter pistol. Lynda Kiejko, a great champion. Thanks.
Thank you.